from the batter Duncan McGarry. The umpire's then called timeout. He steps out of the box, now he's back in there, up against the pitching of for the Bambinos starting pitcher Mikael Garner. Pitches down low, so Duncan McGarry gets on base with a walk. We have runners on 1 and 2, 1 down. Brings into the batter's box number 24, Redi Naru, with runners on 1 and 2, 1 down. We're at the bottom of the first innings here. Still going there, onto tree, it goes unchallenged, so the Kings really try putting the pressure on here. Bottom of the first innings, they have runners on 2 and 3, only 1 out. Redi Naru in the batter's box here. 1 out here, runners on 2 and 3. Pressure's all on the pitcher here, number 22, Michael Garner. And he comes in, he's coming in, and he is safe. Nice sliding play there from the runner there, Riley Bryant. So there's a run there for the Kings. So still with 1 out and a runner on 3 though this time. Redi Naru is in the Naru Redi is in the batter's box here for the Kings. He gets himself a walk. He's doing a good job there. Naru Redi. In the batter's box here is batter the second baseman number 4, Ethan Butler for the Kings. We have runners on 1 and 3, 1 down. Pitch catches the outside of the plate, called strike in the zone. The runner goes from first to second. We now have runners on 2 and 3. Ethan Butler shapes to bunt and then goes for the running slap hit. Gets bat on the ball, goes foul. This is game 2 of the elimination time now, where earlier game, the Barons 13 beat the Monarchs 8. So the Barons keep themselves alive. And now this is the second game. And nice hit there from Ethan Butler. Nice play there from Xavier Wakeland, the second baseman. But not before the Kings add on an additional run. Brings into the batter's box number 23, Dante Williams. 2 outs here, runners on 1 and 3. Dante Williams into the batter's box here with 2 down. Bottom of the first innings. Pitch from Mikael Garner is high, wide, outside the zone. Pitch from Mikel Garner is down low, and the catcher Heath Coyle Dowling just manages to keep it in front of him. No damage done. Runners fail to advance. Dante Williams, number 23, in the batter's box. Nice variation dropping pitch from Mikel Garner. Catches Dante Williams looking. Called strike. And Dante Williams picks himself up a walk, attempted pick off. At third base, he's scored safe. Brings into the batter's box the third baseman, number 88, Nikau Waru. Pitches inside, close to the batter. He lets it go. It's called a ball. Nikau Waru in the batter's box here. 2 down, runners on 1 and 3. Kings have 2 runs on this bottom of the first innings. Attempted pick off at 3, third base. Batter gets back in time, called safe. Nikau Waru in the batter's box here with runners on 2 and 3. 2 down here, bottom of the first innings. The Kings are the batting team. Offensive team is the Bambinos. Doing the pitching is Mikel Garner. And Nikau Waru goes hard at that pitch from Mikel Garner, who beats the bat of Nikau Waru for a strike. Runners on 2 and 3, 2 down. That pitch is wild outside. The runner is coming in. He stops halfway. They're going back. They're in a rundown between third and home plate. Going back here, keeps going McGarry and is tagged out. For the side to retire. That retires the Kings. So that completes the first innings, and we currently have 2 runs for the Kings and the Bambinos 0. Hey. So the score is the Kings, after the first inning, scored 2 runs. The Bambinos in their first turn at bat, scored 1. So the score, Kings 2, Bambinos 1. We're going into the top of the second innings. Here is the defensive lineup for the Kings. On the mound is number 17, Duncan McGarry, doing the catching. Number 24, Naru Reddy. On the first base is Dante Williams, number 23. Second base is number 4, Ethan Butler. Shortstop, number 12, Callum Baldwin. Third base, number 88, Nico Waru. In left field, number 11, Ewan McGarry. Centre field is number 7, Riley Bryant. And at right field, number 18, Kahu Pavrini. Leaves on the bench, number 5, Matthias Chang. And number 15, Lewis van der Koblem. That is the defensive lineup for the Kings. Leading off for the top of the second innings here for the Bambinos is number 24, Lucas Foote. Up against the pitching from the Kings, number 17, Duncan McGarry. First pitch is down low outside the zone, called ball. Hey boys. Top of the second innings here. Number 24, Lucas Foote. Trying to lead off, get the Bambinos back in on base. They currently trail the Kings, top of the second innings, 2-1. Yeah, Lucas Foote takes a big cut at that pitch from Duncan McGarry. Once again, that pitch is low, wide outside the zone, called ball. Lucas Foote in the batter's box here for the Bambinos. The Bambinos are on the first base line. Lucas Foote goes hard at that pitch, gets bat on the ball, goes foul. So this is day 3 here. The rather chilly conditions, a bit blustery, but players are coping well. It's dry out there. We're getting some good baseball in. And so at the top of the second innings here, Lucas Foote doing a good lead-off job for his team. He gets on first base. That brings into the batter's box number 22, Mikael Garner. So with no outs and a runner on one, Mikael Garner goes hard at that pitch from Duncan McGarry. McGarry beats the bat of Mikael Garner for a strike. Mikael Garner in the batter's box, gets the pitch here, hits it hard down the third base line. Third base goes for the advancing runner on two and is taken out on the force play. So a nice play there from third base. Mikael Waru, who picks it up from that hit from Garner, throws it over to second base Ethan Butler to get the advancing runner for first out. Brings into the batter's box number 00, first baseman Carlos Thompson. We're at the top of the second innings here. The score is the Kings, who are fielding at the moment. That pitch is right in the zone there. Carlos Thompson lets it go, called strike. Runner goes from first to second base on the steal and is called safe. Carlos Thompson in the batter's box. Runner on two. One out. Nice pitch from Duncan McGarry there. Variation, takes a bit of pace off it. Manages to get Carlos Thompson to swing at that pitch. And Duncan McGarry beats the bat of Carlos Thompson for a strike. Runner on two. Oh, that's a nice pitch there from Duncan McGarry. Takes the outside of the plate. The batter, Carlos Thompson, lets it go by, and it's called strike in the zone for a strikeout. So with two down here, number 33, Heath Coyle Dowling. First pitch from McGarry to Coyle Dowling is down low inside the dirt, called ball. Two outs here with a runner on two. Kings do a attempted pick off there on the runner on two. Dives back in to be called safe. In the batter's box, number 33, Heath Coyle Dowling. Pitch there from Duncan McGarry. Down low outside the zone. Called ball. Nice variation pitch from Duncan McGarry. Gets the batter, Coyle Dowling, to go at that pitch. Duncan McGarry beats the bat of Heath Coyle Dowling for a strike. Coyle Dowling goes hard at that pitch, gets bat on the ball, goes foul. Heath Coyle Dowling in the batter's box, number 33. Runner on, two down for the Bambinos. They currently trail 2 runs to 1 over the defensive lineup Kings here, who are the fielding team. 3 balls there on Heath Coyle Dowling. Heath Coyle Dowling in the batter's box. Duncan McGarry on the pitching mound, he gets a walk, and the runner goes from 2 to 3 on a steal, uncontested. So with 2 outs, runners on 1 and 3, brings into the batter's box the left fielder, number 15. Kobe Austin. First pitch from McGarry to Kobe Austin is down low into the dirt, called ball. Pitch is low, wide outside the zone, called ball. Kobe Austin goes hard at that pitch, gets bat on the ball, goes foul. Kobe Austin in the batter's box here for the Bambinos. On the mound there, Duncan McGarry for the Kings. Count is 3 balls, 2 strikes here. On the batter, 2 down. Runners on, 1 and 3. Bambinos trying to tie this game up. Pitches wide outside, he gets himself a walk. So with 2 outs, we have runners on 1, 2 and 3. Loaded bases. Brings into the batter's box number 20, the designated hitter, Max Hyphen. So a coaching conference timeout is called here. This is the second game, big long day today here for the 16U section. It's the elimination stages. So earlier today the Barons 13 beat the Monarchs 8, and the Monarchs are eliminated from the championship side of the draw. They go into the consolation part of the draw. And play resumes here Duncan McGarry on the mound for the Kings, up against Max Highford, the designated hitter for the Bambinos. Top of the second innings here. Highford gets ready, sets himself in the batter's box. Pitch from McGarry is down low outside the zone, called ball. McGarry gets ready to wind up. Here it is. Nice high dipping pitch that dips into the strike zone, called strike. Two balls, two strikes here on the batter Max Highford. We have loaded bases, two down. Count now is 3 balls, 2 strikes here on the batter. So a bit of pressure on Duncan McGarry, the pitcher here. All runners will probably be going on this one. And that is ball forward, just a little bit too high and inside. So that brings a run in for the Bambinos. They have now tied the game at 2-2. Brings into the batter's box number 10, the leadoff batter, Bero Polanco, the right fielder for the Bambinos. Hits it hard to the shortstop. Baldwin picks it up, throws it over to second to retire the Bambinos. So after the top of the second innings here, we have the Kings 2 and the Bambinos 2. Here, live here at Western Park, Levin, Horowhenua, on day 3 of the Midsummer Blast Youth Baseball Challenge Tournament for 2025. Chilly, blustery conditions, but still good. Good atmosphere out here. Good crowd building up. We call this the business end of the tournament. Bottom of the second innings here, the Kings lead-off batter is number 88, the third baseman, Nikau Waru, comes into lead-off for the Kings, up against the pitching of number 22, Mikau Ghana. And the first pitch from Ghana is a hit pitch to the batter, so Nikau Waru there gets himself on first base as the lead-off batter. Brings into the batter's box number 11, the left fielder Ewan McGarry. So with no outs and a runner on one, Bottom of the second innings, the scores are tied 2-2 between the Bambinos and the Kings. Kings currently batting. Bambinos are the fielding team. There he goes, leaves on that steal, goes uncontested, that steal. He is safe on 2. Mikel Waru there showing a bit of speed to get from first to second. He is safe. Ewan McGarry in the batter's box. Pitch from Mikel Garner is high, wide, outside the zone. Called ball. And number 11 there, Ewan McGarry takes the 4th ball to get a walk. With no outs, runners on 1 and 2. Brings into the batter's box the right fielder, Kahu Pavrini. Mikel Garner throws a nice dipping low variation pitch for a strike. Pitch from Garner is high, wide, outside the zone. Called ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter, Kahu Pavrini. Third pitch is low, down, inside. Called ball 3. Sorry, ball 2, struck 1. Timeout is called here by the Bambinos. Got a halt and play here. The Bambinos are going to make a defensive change here, and Mikel Garner comes out of the pitching position, and Carlos Thompson will come in from first base to relieve him on the pitching duties. So, Carlos Thompson, number 00, is now warming up on the mound. We're at the bottom of the second innings and the scores are tied at 2-2.
What's the score here?
2-2. 2-2. Tom and the boys on next.
Straight after this?
Oh, shit. Playing the unbeaten team.
Eh?
We play the unbeaten team.
Team that beat them yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, they won, yeah.
20 zip.
But yeah, but we didn't get junior, which is
Smart move. Oh, they went well. They went well, mate.
Oh, that game there?
Yeah, yeah.
They're actually just starting to play a bit more like a team, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
They've got some good performances.
Carlos Thompson comes into the pitching position for the Bambinos. So, throws the first pitch strike. Matthias Chang, the designated hitter in the batter's box. Called strike in the zone. It's a drop third strike. And unlucky for the Bambinos, particularly for Carlos Thompson. The drop third strike allows Matthias Chang to get on base on a drop third strike. Brings into the batter's box the shortstop and leadoff batter, number 12, Callum Baldwin. With bases loaded here. First pitch he takes, it's called strike in the zone. We're at the bottom of the second innings here in this game. The scores are tied at 2-all. Callum Baldwin goes hard at that pitch. Gets bat onto the ball, just goes foul on the third base line. We have the privilege of joining us in the commentary box of the chief head scorer statistician of the tournament, Meg Matthews, all the way from sunny Nelson. Callum Baldwin hits that one to the shortstop, gets it, shortstop gets over. Callum Baldwin beats it, the throw, and they score a run. So the Kings 3, the Bambinos 2. Callum Baldwin hitting that ball hard to shortstop, but showing great speed and beating out the throw to be safe on one, allowing the runner to come in. Riley Bryant, the centre fielder, is now in the batter's box. Takes a strike there, called strike in the zone. Runners on 1, 2 and 3. Loaded bases here for the Kings. Oh, nice variation change up from Carlos Thompson. Beats the bat of Riley Bryant. Oh, that pitch just misses the outside of the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. That pitch is down low outside the zone, called ball.
That's right.
It's not easy, but it's not bad.
And Riley Bryan shows his patience and gets a walk, and that walks in the runners. So now we're at the bottom of the second. The Kings have increased their lead to 2. They currently lead the Bambinos 4 runs to 2. Brings into the batter's box the number 17, Duncan McGarry. First pitch is down, just clips the outside of the plate, called strike. Duncan McGarry in the batter's box for the Kings. We've loaded bases here. Kings are really getting in there. Oh, nice variation curveball type pitch from Carlos Thompson. Duncan McGarry lets that ball go, and it's called strike in the zone, and Duncan McGarry is struck out by Carlos Thompson. In the batter's box there is Nahuridi there. The catcher goes hard at that pitch from Carlos Thompson, gets bat on the ball, goes foul. Second pitch is high, hit high, the second base. Right fielder getting round. The ball, it goes foul down the first base line. So the wind really taking effect there on that hit from Nahuridi. Nahuridi comes back into the batter's box. Nahuridi hits that hard. Oh, nice play from the third base, who picks it up and throws out Nahuridi for a nice double play. So the ball was hit hard to Lucas Foot down third base. He touches the third base and then throws over to one for a double play to retire. The Kings go into the bottom of the second innings. The Kings 4, Bambinos 2. Oh, sorry, no. No, I don't. Mix will have it. So at the bottom of the second innings, the Kings make a defensive change. Onto the pitching mound is number 15, Lewis van der Kabelen. First pitch from van der Kabelen is curving ball called strike in the zone for one strike. Simon Orchid into the batter's box for The Bambinos goes hard at that pitch. Fails to make contact, 2 strikes. All that pitch is inside and high, called ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter, number 11, Simon Orchid. Pitch is wide outside the zone, count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Orchid goes hard at that one, hits it to the third base. Third base picks it over and a nice throw. Stretching play there from Dante Williams from Nikau Waru. It's a nice play there to retire the batter. Simon Orchid brings into the batter's box number 2, centre fielder Alec Kovic. Kovic goes hard at that first pitch from Lewis van der Kabelen. It's bet on the ball, goes foul. Heath Coyle Darling is the... Sorry, no, that's not correct. Alex Kovic is the batter in the batter's box. And pitch just misses the inside of the plate. Ball 3, strike 2 here on the batter Alec Kovic. The team currently trails the Kings by 4 runs to 2. Kovic goes hard at that pitch, gets bat on the ball, goes foul. Kovic hits it hard to the third base, picks it up and throws it over, but the first base just fails to handle that. So Alec nice pitch there. Curved ball, clips the inside of the plate, called strike. Pitch is high, just outside the strike zone, called ball. Still goes. Runner goes from 1 to 2, still uncontested. Pitch is wide outside the zone, called ball. Hits it hard down the third base line, and nice play there from Nikau Waru. Throws it over to the first base, Williams, for the second out. Brings into the batter's box number 24, the third baseman for the Bambinos, Lucas Foot. First pitch there, called strike in the zone from Lewis van der Kabelen. Pitch is hit hard, but straight to the shortstop, Callum Baldwin, who takes the catch to retire the Bambinos. So we go into that's the completion of the second inning. We go into the top of the third. Kings down the third baseline 4, Bambinos down the first baseline 2. Go into the top of the third innings here. With the Kings now into bat, they currently lead 4 runs to 2 over the Bambinos. On the mound is number 00 Carlos Thompson for the Bambinos. First pitch is down low outside the zone, called ball. Ethan Butler is the batter with 2 balls on him. Pitch is wide outside the zone from Carlos Thompson, called ball. Ethan Butler in the batter's box has 2 balls, no strikes. And that's the first strike there from Carlos Thompson. Ethan Butler lets that one go through, caught looking for a strike. And a nice pitch there from Carlos Thompson. Low variation pitch dipping down into the strike zone, called strike. And there, Ethan Butler lets that one go. That's 4 balls. So he does a good lead-off job. He is safe on 1. Brings into the batter's box number 23, Dante Williams, the first baseman. Lines up here, Carlos Thompson throws one outside the plate. Cool ball. Wide and outside. Ball gets away from him. Allows the runner to go from 1 to 2 uncontested. No outs. Runner on 2. Dante Williams into the batter's box here. Again, Dante Williams goes hard at that pitch, gets better on the ball, goes foul. Three balls. One strike on the batter, Dante Williams. Runner in 2, advances, going on the big hit up the middle there. That's a good base hit, allows the runner to come around from 2 all the way around 3 and scores. So the Kings now start to increase, put their mark, stamp their mark really on this game here. They currently lead by 5 runs to 2 at the top of the 3rd innings. Brings into the batter's box the 3rd baseman, number 88, Mikhail Waru. Runners on, 1 and 2. Attempted pick off on the first base. Called safe. Waru in the batter's box here, up against the pitching of Carlos Thompson for the Bambinos. Waru sets himself here, we have runners on 1 and 2. Hits that ball hard and deep to centre field. It's going all the way to the fence. Waru, they're really running hard. The ball comes in. And the Waru with a big deep fly ball hit. It's the music on the song. Got no place to go. I hope you understand. Brings into the batter's box, number 11, the right fielder, Ewan McGarry. So if that deep hit there to the fence by Nikau Waru, the runners have advanced. We now have runners on 3 and 2. Carlos Thompson on the mound for the Bambinos. They currently trail the Kings by 5 runs to 2. Ewan McGarry in the batter's box here for pitch called strike in the zone. Gary lets that one go past. Pitch is high, wide, outside the zone. Gary leaves that for a ball. Called strike in the zone. McGarry caught looking on that one. Two strikes on McGarry. Pitches down low inside. McGarry picks himself a walk. So with runners on the load of bases here. We have Lewis van der Kabelen in the batter's box. Hits it to second base, throws it over to two, gets the advancing runner, but they not before the Kings score another run. They now lead the game 6 runs to 2. So the Kings really starting to get their ascendancy on here. Yes, a nice hard hit to the third base. Takes the advancing runner. Callum Baldwin. And they score a further run, but they get the advancing runner. So the Kings now 7, Bambinos 2. Riley Bryant in the batter's box. That pitch from Carlos Thompson is inside, called ball. Going on the steal here. Callum Baldwin, too much speed there, beats the throw. It's safe. Riley Bryant. Well, Riley Bryant takes a big cut at that one. Callum Baldwin again goes from 2 to 3 on the steal. Uncontested. He is safe. Riley Bryant in the bat box here for the Kings. Really pulled on some runs here. Again, that pitch is inside. He leaves. Riley Bryant here. A hit here will really score another run and put the Bambinos under big pressure here to come back from this deficit. Called strike in the zone. Riley Bryant caught looking, so a nice pitch from Carlos Thompson to retire the Kings. Not before that is the... We now go into the bottom of the third innings. The Kings 7, Bambinos 2. Bottom of the third innings here. The Bambinos currently trail by 7 runs to 2. Mikael Garner in the batter's box. Garner goes hard at that pitch. From Lewis van der Koblen. 2 balls. Oh, that's a big fit right out to the right field. It goes foul. So that was a deep hit there. It really hit that strong on the bat. Just goes foul down the first baseline from Mikael Garner. Oh, that is very unlucky for Mikael Garner. He held his bat up, but the edge of the bat was on the back of his shoulder and the ball hit the bat. So technically that is a foul ball, which then gives him a strike. Just got a bit of a timeout here. They're just discussing that technicality there. The catcher there for the Kings, young McGarry, who's come in to do the catching. Duncan McGarry has perhaps been warned by the umpire about some unsportsmanlike behaviour, but therefore has warned their coach about it and told him to have a talk to young Duncan. But we're now back into the game. And McGarry gets himself a walk. So this is further carrying on because now the batter Mikael Garner has had a bit of a word to say to McGarry. And I think the umpire is getting both coaches together to just say, hey, both players at fault here, or both sides, just need to calm it down. About the chirping and probably niggly words being said to one another. So there's just having a time out here, and I think the coach is doing the right thing and just I know the Bambinos are getting their team together to say, hey, probably enough being said now, let's carry on and play the game and how the spirit it should be. The young McGarry in the catching position there certainly has a lot to say to the batters, and it's caused a bit of tension, if you might say.
Well, they had a disagreement about dinner.
Yeah. He's one of the chief selectors, Dave Bishop, here. Just saying they just had a little bit of a disagreement about what's for dinner. Fair enough. Brings into the batter's box number 00, Carlos Thompson. Put a bit of life into the game, a bit of atmosphere, if you might say. That pitch is a nice curved ball, clips the outside of the plate, called strike from Lewis van der Kabelen. Up against Carlos Thompson. Ooh, that pitch just misses, but maybe high outside of the plate, called ball. Meanwhile, the runner advances from 1 to 2, taking a big lead. And here he goes, and a big throw, and he is safe. So, Mikael Garner there, stealing from 1 to 2, and then 2 to 3. Lewis van der Kabelen in the batter's box. The Bambinos, who are batting currently, trail the Kings by 7 runs to 2. Nice pitch there, just gets the strike zone knees, called strike on the batter Carlos Thompson. Pitch is high, wide outside the zone, called ball. So that seems to have brought the game to life, just that little bit of niggly sportsman's gamesmanship from both teams. Carlos Thompson goes hard at that pitch, gets bat on the ball, goes foul into the car park, and everyone's worried about their cars there. Never mind, it didn't hit it. Oh, and a wide pitch outside. So Carlos Thompson gets himself a walk. Carlos Thompson on their first pitch goes from 1 to 2 uncontested, so they now have runners on 2 and 3. Brings in the batter's box is number 33. So runners on 2 and 3. Heath Coyle Darling, the catcher there, is in the batter's box. Can he do something on the bat? Goes hard at that pitch. Gets bat on the ball, goes foul. Umpire's just getting some more balls here. Heath Coyle Dowling here, the catcher, up against in the batter's box. Oh, nice variation change-up pitch from Lewis van der Kabelen. Deceives Coyle Dowling, but he gets bat on the ball, goes foul. Oh, just misses in height, too high, called ball. Heath Coyle Dowling in the batter's box here for the Bambinos, up against Lewis van der Kabelen. That pitch is down low outside the zone. We do have the runners on 2 and 3. No outs. The Bambinos currently trail the Kings 7 runs to 2, and Heath Coyle Dowling lets that one go, and it's called a ball. And the Kings have decided to have a timeout, whether they're going to make a pitching change here with loaded bases and no outs. Even though they have a strong 5-run lead, they lead 7 runs to 2 in the bottom of the 3rd inning here. And it looks like they are going to make a change here. And the Kings are making a defensive change. Number 23, Dante Williams, will come in to the pitching mound. He's currently warming up. We have runners on 1, 2 and 3, no outs for the Bambinos. So the Kings have decided that they needed to make that change to try and get themselves an out here. The Kings currently fielding 7. Bambinos currently batting 2 at the bottom of the third innings in this second game of the day. Winning team keeps themselves alive. The losing team goes into the plate consolation type playoff. They're at the Midsummer Blast Youth Baseball Challenge for 2025. This is the second year it's going here, and Belgravia Sports, New Balance, proud sponsors here. The Field House in Auckland there. Baseball suppliers playing a big part, and Genoise also. 3 major sponsors. I take this opportunity to thank them for their valued support of the Midsummer Blast Youth Baseball Challenge for 2025. So, Dante Williams comes in on the mound now. Kobe Austin is in the batter's box for the Bambinos. No outs, runners on 1, 2 and 3. Dante Williams is on the mound, 2 balls. Exciting part of the game here. Bambinos really need to score at least 2 runs to really keep them alive in this game. Dante Williams, 3 balls. So Kobe Austin has 3 balls on him. Dante Williams just finding it hard to find the strike zone at present. Here comes his 4th pitch. Yes, that's a nice one. Comes in, gets the bottom of the strike zone, called strike. Counters 3 balls, 1 strike on the batter Kobe Austin. That ball is inside and they walk in a run. So, Kings 7, Bambinos 3. Max Highford is in the batter's box. His first pitch from Dante Williams is inside, down low, called ball. Max Highford in the batter's box, loaded bases. That pitch is high inside, called ball. 2 balls on the designated hitter, Max Highford for the Bambinos. That pitch is down low and outside, called ball. 3 balls on number 20, Max Highford. Oh, nice curve variation pitch from Dante Williams, called strike in the zone. Max Highford, 3 balls, 1 strike in the batter's box. Another nice pitch from Dante Williams, beats the bat of Max Highford. We now have 2 strikes, or 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that pitch is high inside, and that another walk with loaded bases brings in another run for the Bambinos. So the current score, Kings 7, Bambinos 4. So a bit of a turn in this game. Oh, this brings in the lead-off batter for the Bambinos. They're at the top of their order, Bero Polanco. And that pitch is down inside. So Dante Williams just struggling to get a strike in here. And the Bambino batters are just disciplined enough, realising he's struggling to throw a strike. Currently loaded bases, no outs. And that pitch is wide and outside. 2 balls. Bero Polanco in the batter's box, up against on the mound Dante Williams. Dante Williams just struggling to really find his rhythm here. Needs to get in there and get that strike zone. Bero Polanco in the batter's box. Pitch is down low. He gets himself a walk. So this is not. This is 3 runs being walked in now. So the current score is the Kings 7, Bambinos 5. And once again, the coach of the Bambinos has called timeout. It looks like they're going to make another pitching change. So the coach of the Kings is trying to really do everything he can to stem the current run flow of the Bambinos, who have had 3 runs come in.
Yeah, true that. Copy of the program. That's the word. Still on holiday mode. Yeah, thank you.
Wow, interesting. Now this is the 3rd pitching change. Riley Bryant now comes into the pitching mound and is currently warming up for the Kings. The Kings, the fielding side 7, batting at the moment are the Bambino side. They have 5, so 7 runs to 5. But it's fair to say there's been a bit of a turn here in momentum where the Bambinos have got into a rhythm and scored 3 runs all on force walk. So here we go. Riley Bryant on the mound for the Kings up against Simon Orchett, number 11 for the Bambinos. No outs, run, loaded bases on 1, 2 and 3. Here we go. First pitch here from Riley Bryant. Oh, nice pitch. Simon Orchett goes hard at that pitch. Gets bat on the ball. It goes foul. That pitch is wide, low, down, called ball. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch is down low into the ground. 2 balls, 1 strike on the batter Simon Orchett for the Bambinos in light blue, and in the green, stony green, are the Kings doing the fielding. They lead the game 7 runs to 5. Riley Bryant there on the mound for the Kings. The count is 3 balls, 1 strike on the batter Simon Orchett. Simon Orchett hits that ball hard out to right field, and it is gone. 1 run will score, a 2nd run coming in, 2 runs scored, 3 runs scored. Oh, Polanco, what speed that boy's got. Closely followed in. So on that hit from Simon Orchett, they score 3 runs and they go into, have taken the lead for the first time in this game from the big 3-base hit from number 11 Simon Orchett. So the Bambinos 8, Kings 7. Brings into bat number 2 Alec Kovic. So Riley Bryant here, coming in a difficult situation of the game, but doing his best to try and stem the flow here. Just trying to beat the bat of Alec Kovic. Yes, nice low pitch, tempts Kovic into going for it. Gets bat on the ball, goes foul. Alec Kovic in the batting box up against Riley Bryant on the mound for the Kings. Runner on 3. Pitch just, McGarry the catcher just fails to hold on to that pitch, but no harm done. So it's fair to say the Kings have just struggled on the pitching mound, finding the strike zone at present. And that's allowed the Bambinos right back into this game. And Alec Kovic, he gets himself a walk. So with runners on 1 and 3, the Bambinos have scored 6 runs in this 1 innings, and they now lead by 8 runs to 7. And here we go. Riley Bryant hits the first pitch. It's inside. Xavier Wakeland is in the batter's box here. No outs, runners on, 1 and 3. Pitches inside, runner goes from 1 to 2, uncontested. Xavier Wakeland has 2 balls on him. On the mound is Riley Bryant for the Kings. Pitches wide down outside the zone. Xavier Wakeland in the batter's box, up against Riley Bryant. Oh, nice pitch from Riley Bryant there. Clips the outside of the plate. Called strike in the zone. Runners on, 2 and 3. Pitches down low inside, so another walk. Yeah, and it's fair to say the Kings are really struggling to find the strike zone. Coach once again is going to make another change here. He's doing his best. He's trying everything he can here to see who he can get to just throw strikes, I think, here. The Bambinos have really been disciplined in the box. Not going at any bad pitching, making them throw strikes. And it's paid dividends for them. They've gotten a lot of on-base traffic. And then that big hit from Simon Orchett got them into 3 runs within that one hit. And they currently, at the bottom of the 3rd innings, the Bambinos 8, Kings 7.
I actually don't know where it is. I'll just get it. It's way too cold for ice.
Lucas Foot into the batter's box here with runners on 1, 2 and 3 again. Oh, nice pitch there, just dipping down in the strike zone. Lucas Foot goes hard at that pitch. So Riley Bryant remains on the mound. That's a good pitch from Riley. Attempts Foot to go for it, gets bat on the ball, goes foul, so that's 1 strike. No outs, runners on 1, 2 and 3. Oh, big hit out to centre field. Oh, what a catch, what a catch. Centre fielder there, makes a lot of ground, dives in there and takes the catch. Well, that saved at least 2 runs there. Fantastic play from Dante Williams, I believe. So there you go, folks. That was throw strikes. The batters will go at it, but fantastic defence. Oh yes, now Riley Bryant starting to find his rhythm into the batter's boxes. The Mikael Garner pitches high, so that's 1 ball, 1 strike. So that fantastic defensive play from the centre fielder, just giving the Kings a bit of a really good motivation, G up, stay in this game. Oh, there you go, and Riley Bryant there, he's got a lot of pick up from that play, starting to throw strikes there. There's 2 strikes on the batter, Mikael Garner. Pitches high, wide outside the zone. So this game now really getting to high tense atmosphere here. 1 run in it, 8 runs to 7. The Bambinos currently lead the Kings. Garner goes hard, hits it high to shortstop Callum Baldwin. Oh no, but there's going to be on that defensive play, and that allows a run in. So Callum Baldwin, the shortstop there, just took a good regulation routine catch, but on his throw, just first baseman failed to hold on to it. It's a pass ball, and that allows a run in. So with 2 outs at the bottom of the 3rd innings here, the Kings 7, Bambinos 9. Brings into the batter's box number 00, Carlos Thompson. 2 down, runners on 2 and 3. Nice pitch from Riley Bryant. Oh, wow. Just starting to get a little bit untidy there. Only Gary, the catcher there, just getting a bit upset with himself on that throw, but no harm done. Riley Bryant on the mound. In the batter's box, Carlos Thompson. 2 down, runners on 2 and 3. Bambinos in light blue, 9. The fielding team, the Kings, 7. Nice pitch from Riley Bryant there, catches Carlos Thompson in the batter's box looking. He lets that pitch go, called strike in the zone. Pitch is high, wide, outside, called ball. So this has been a really turn of 2 halves here for these 2 teams. The Kings come out there and dominated the game, but the Bambinos have really been disciplined and are now right in the box seat. They were 5 runs down and have come back to lead now by 2 runs, 9-7. Kings here just trying to keep them at bay. They've got 2 outs. They can get one here without any further runs in. They've still got plenty of time for them to win this game. No, but some disciplined batting from Carlos Thompson. He gets safe on to 1. Once again, the bases are loaded. 1, 2, and 3. 2 outs though for the Kings here. 2 outs. Number 33 now comes into the batter's box. Heath Coyle Dowling, the catcher, with 2 outs, running loaded bases up against Riley Bryant. Nice pitch from Riley Bryant there. Heath Coyle Dowling just has a look at that, lets that go past, called strike. Pitches outside, just wide, fails to clip the outside of the plate. Called ball, 1 strike on the batter, Heath Coyle Dowling. The pitch is wide inside. So Heath Coyle Dowling, he's hanging his bat up. One thing the Bambinos have been good at, being very disciplined in the box, not going at bad pitches, and that's put a lot of pressure on the Kings pitching staff. Oh, Coyle Dowling here, facing that, no, gets back in. Oh, nice pitch. Nice pitch from Riley Bryant, he wasn't going to be fooled by that. He comes right into the strike zone.
Big A's got me on the horses. giving me one. That's a free one.
Nice pitch from Riley Bryant. Strikes out Heath Coyle Dowling. That retires the Bambinos' big run innings, but they currently lead. Going into the top of the fourth innings, the Bambinos 9, Kings 7. What's that? What did you do? What did you do? Jenny?
Good horsey.
Hey, don't tell her.
Good horsey, baby. Good horsey.
You right?
Bro, at one. Alright, how good. I'm gonna go get some Macca's now with my money. Yeah, that's the good work from the gate. Tell him I said thank you. Tell him to give me another one.
Tell her his mother's not.
Alright, later. What a good little horsey.
Oh, sorry? It went good.
Yeah.
Pretty fast, actually. Hendrix did some commentating. Do you get $40?
Yep.
How much does he get?
Who?
Who'd you just ring?
Oh, my mate. His dad told us to bet on this one, so I just said to say thank you. His dad helped us.
But you lost
Do
yesterday.
you go to the races?
Nah, they just bet on the races real hard and they give me good ones. And that's the first one that's been good this year. $40.
How was your cheesecake, Kirsten?
Oh, it was great.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was stoked. I was like, yes.
Good. Oh, well, there you go, eh?
Yeah.
They'll know that you can do that now, too. Right. Have a look. Let's see. Is it exciting? I love when they get excited.
Yeah.
Bit of testosterone.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
I've got no skin in this game, so it's.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
What about the next game?
Yeah, we got one on the field.
Who's playing on this one?
Simon Allcat will now come into the game onto the pitching mound. It's a really tense time here. My understanding is it's probably going to need these 3 outs and that'll be the game. They currently lead by 9 runs to 7. The Kings really going to need to score at least 2 runs to keep the game going. But the way this game is seesawed, anything can happen. Kings have a strong batting lineup and Simon Allcat's been brought in to try and stem the flow here and keep them at bay and take the win. Big challenge here for Simon Allcat, for the Bambinos. They've really held in there. The Kings got out to a flying start, but just couldn't get the strike zone going for their pitching. Allowed the Bambinos back into the game. But here we go. 3 outs for the game, or 3 runs to win the game for the Kings. 3 outs to win the games for the Bambinos.
Are you getting ready to make TikTok? From who?
Duncan McGarry will lead off for the Kings. Here we go. Simon Allcat on the mound. First pitch is down low into the ground for a ball. Kings trail by 2 runs. They need at least 2 runs to tie the game, and if not more, to win it. Oh, Simon Allcat comes in with a low dipping strike. McGarry leaves that pitch, called strike, so 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, Simon Allkett comes in with a fast ball. McGarry throws his bat at it, gets bat on the ball, goes foul. Bambinos fielding have 9 runs. The Kings batting have 7. McGarry there with a nice hit, hits the second base, fields it, and is taken out for 1 out. So nice fielding play there from the second base. McGarry running hard out there to try and get on base, but it's just taken out there. So we have 1 out here. Brings into the batter's box number 24, Naruridi. 1 out here. Bambinos on the defence. Simon Allkett on the mound. Naruridi on the batter's box. The Kings currently batting a trail by 2 runs. Pitch is just inside, misses the edge of the plate. Reedy leaves that pitch, called ball. Oh, nice inside pitch, but curves in, takes the inside of the plate corner, called strike. So Simon Allkett there with a lovely pitch there, gets a strike on him, hits that ball hard, goes foul, just goes foul. Now Reedy there, hits it hard down the third base line and looked like it might have gone over the third base plate, but no, the umpire says that was foul. 2 strikes now on Nahuridi. Again, Allkett coming into the strike zone, but Reedy doing a battling job for his team, getting bat on the ball, going foul. So nice little competition development here between these two. Simon Allkett on the mound, Nahuridi in the batter's box. He hits it hard between second base and first. He gets on one. Nahuridi keeping his team alive with a good, safe hit between second and first base. It's 1 out, but a runner on 1. We're at the bottom of the 4th innings here. The Bambinos in the field have 9. The Kings batting have 7. Pick off attempted play. Oh, nice. Nahuridi gets back in there, dives. He's safe. Simon Allkett on the mound here, doing a good job for the Bambinos. Pitches high, wide, inside. Called ball. Oh, nice pitch down and clips of knees for a strike. Pitch is just down low, called ball. Ethan Butler in the batter's box, 1 out. Called strike. Simon Allkett there coming in with a low variation curve ball. Simon Allkett lines it up, pitches it through. Oh, nice pitch. That's another curve ball that Butler lets go. He doesn't agree with the call, but it's called strike, and that's 2 outs. Brings in number 23. Dante Williams. So Bambinos need 1 out for the game. The Kings have a runner on 1 though, 2 down. Dante Williams in the batter's box. Pitch from Simon Orchett is wide and outside, called ball. Bottom of the 4th innings. Bambinos, light blue, lead the Kings 9 runs to 7. Oh, big hit! Big hit there from Dante Williams. Goes out to the right fielder. They're running around. And Dante Williams. And now we've got an interesting ball game here. 2 down here. They trail by 2 runs. So Dante Williams really hit that ball really hard. Whew, what a game. The Kings, they're showing some fighting spirit here. Guess who's up to bat? Number 88. Nikau Wadu. 2 down here. Runners on 1 and 3. Simon Orchid on the mound. Pitches. That curve ball is wicked. Comes in high, comes in down the strike zone. Called strike. 1 strike on Nikau Wadu. 2 down here. Runners on 1 and 3. Oh, there goes a wild pitch. The runner. No, this runner stays. Yeah, probably the right move. They trail by 2. No need to risk it. Simon Orchid on the mound, number 11 for the Bambinos. Up against Nikau Wadu, number 88 for the Kings. 2 down, they trail by 2 runs. They have runners on 1 and 3. Oh, that's a hit pitch. Now they have runners on, loaded bases. Woo. Lights down low, makes the music on soft and slow. Baby ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. Number 11, Simon Orchid is on the mound. This is number 11, Ewan McGarry. Pitches low down outside. The 2 11s come together. Simon Orchid on the mound for the Bambinos. Ewan McGarry in the batter's box for the Kings. Ball 1. Cold strike. Clips the inside of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. We have loaded bases. The Kings trail the Bambinos by 2 runs. 9 runs to 7. Wow, this has been an exciting game turning here. Cold strike in the zone. Simon Orchid really throws that one in with a fast pitch that gets the outside of the plate. Ewan McGarry in the batter's box here has 2 strikes on him. Calls timeout. Loaded bases. Young McGarry in the batter's box. A good hit may score 2 and tie the game up. 1 strike away from winning the game though is Simon Orchid for the Bambinos. Cold strike in the zone, and that's the game there. Well done, Simon Orchid. He has come through in tense times, and that is the game. The Bambinos have beaten the Kings by 9 runs to 7. What a fantastic game. Both teams played really well. Unfortunately for the Kings, their pitching just ran out at the wrong time of the tournament, but the Bambinos have gone from strength to strength after a rather inauspicious slow start. They've made every game a winner here, and they're still alive within the tournament. The Bambinos on the first base line have beaten the Kings on the third base line by 9 runs to 7. And just so the grandmother of the Warren family has just arrived for an interview. She is the proud sponsor of this tournament.
That was the OG road. Yeah, that was a Saturday thing.